Hi, how y'all doing? It is May the 7th, I think. I'm gonna check. Yep, the 7th of May, 2026. It's Thursday. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies are blue with clouds. Yesterday it was cloudy until after dinner, and then it went blue. So yesterday's pressure was whack on me. So much tension in my spine. I was just getting stabbing pains all over my body. All right. My feet were just so out of whack. So much electricity in them, right? Pins and like hot needles, right? Just making my feet ache. It was crazy. I think I had a hard time going to sleep. I didn't sleep well the night before either. Last night, better, but still woke up several times, right? My feet eased though around midnight. So that was good. Been dreaming all night. Don't recall. Um, Schuman was 27 yesterday, so lower than the day before. I'm not sure what it is yet today. Has not been posted as far as I'm aware. So yeah, today, lighter energy. Yesterday the energy was so heavy, right? For the first part of the day until like after supper time when the skies cleared up. There was just so much, I don't know, trying to take it back into the 3D. Do you know what I mean? I was just really low energy, not very high vibrational. But I work on keeping myself high vibrational. I was listening to affirmation with music, right? I found a new one, and it's good. I like it, right? So I've been doing that, and I was just laying down, sitting up all day yesterday. It was a very uncomfortable day for me. That's why another reason why I did not post the video yesterday. Very icky. Today, better, right? I'm still having some icky sensations, right? But not like yesterday. Not like 75% less, you know? So I'm grateful. I really am. But I've been seeing 555 a lot, and that's change, right? So, that's the other number, repeating numbers too all the time. 144, you know? So, yeah. Seen the head of CNN popped off, right? Low vibrational character. Had to go. He's been gone for a long time, but they have to give you a DOA. You know what I mean? Say it was the virus that they got on that cruise ship. I don't know what it's called, hand virus or some friggin' thing, right? Well, the first place people don't get viruses, computers do, right? So, yeah, maybe it's another pandemic. Do you know what I mean? Kind of how they started doing the COVID one. Seems to all come from Africa for some reason, right? The South Africa did not take the AstraZeneca vaccine from them. They didn't buy any. Do you know what I mean? They refused. And so they started having to do bad things in the news with South Africa and stuff like that, right? To hold them down, to punish them, right? And so this is the play on that again, I think, right? Stupid. But people will fall for it, the ones that got the job and think it's all real, you know? I went to the pot shop, had a conversation with the woman there. She's Virgo, right? She's when we were done, she goes, "I always enjoy talking to you," right? She goes, "But I gotta go. I got a meeting." And I was like, "Well, if you had to stop talking, I would have stopped talking. I would have been out of here by now." And she just laughed at me, right? But yeah, I was filling her full of information. You know what I mean? I went out and I said to myself specifically, "I'm not going to do that," right? But it just comes out of me. I'm not able to stop it. Because when I see people believing in the doom and gloom, it just comes out of me, right? My chiropractor said that peppermint oil would be good for opening the chi on the crown chakra, right? That's why there's so much head pressure. Chi's getting stuck, right? And he said the peppermint oil, the essential peppermint oil, will let the chi flow. So I'm gonna see where I can buy peppermint oil, right? Holistic stuff, you know what I mean? Let's see how that goes. I should have done that when I was out earlier. I forgot. I was telling this woman about it too, and another woman came in the store, and I was like, "Oh, apologize," right? She goes, "Oh no, no, what you're saying is more important," right? I just, yeah, it's wonderful when you run into people that don't have the job, right? Because they resonate with you, their soul gets happy. So yeah, I just filled her full of a bunch of downloads that I've been telling you guys for years, you know, about Project 2032, right? She says she could see it go that way, and I said, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. I said, but the good guys got control, so they're just using it for paid to wake people up, because sometimes people have to be so much paid before they'll stop their bad behavior, like alcoholism or drug addiction or sex addiction or lying or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Greed, right? That's why the money's disappearing. I told them the democracy has to come down. That's what Trump's doing. That's what Carney's doing. And those aren't the people that you think they are. They're in masks, right? So, yeah. And I hear other people that are awake on YouTube saying that they're sure Trump's a bad guy. And, well, he was a bad guy, right? He's been gone for a long time. They all have, right? And it's got to look a certain way. It's a military operation, subterfuge, right? Code readers, speaking in code, stuff like that. That's why I say I don't pay any attention to it, because it doesn't mean what anybody thinks it does. They're doing something totally different, right? And yeah, I just don't read their code. The government would, but I see the codes and everything else. It's different. It is. Lots of seagulls around today. White birds mean fortune, good fortune. People would call it luck. I call it fortune. That's why I don't say good luck. I say good fortune, right? So yeah, the sky sure is blue where the blue is, though. It's an intense, deep blue. So yeah, I seen a robin today too when I was on my drive. My mother's favorite bird, a robin redbreast. So yeah. Anything else, Teresa? Nope. Oh, about affirmations, right? Instead of saying, I am abundant, I am prosperity, I changed it to, am I prosperity? Am I abundance? Am I love? Right? Because now the universe must answer me. Get it? And I resonated with it when I said it. I am. Am I? All right? What do you think? All right. I'd just be doing my best to keep it real. Not doing anything now, unless I decide maybe, I don't know, we'll see how tomorrow goes with the icky thing, right? One day I'm really icky intense, next day, not too bad, right? And then the next day, back to icky again. But we have a lot of squares in their astrology. And that causes tension, right? And with the planets that are in retrograde and alignment and everything, it's also causing emotions to come up. We're purging emotions, right? Yesterday in the evening, I got sad, right? Because I keep on thinking, is this how all it's going to be? I'm just going to get older and older and then die alone, you know? It's just going to get worse and worse. And then I just turn it around and be like, Good things are flowing to me, or flowing for me, right? I am open to receiving good things for me, right? The universe conspires for me, stuff like that, to change it up. So I stopped it, right? It was easy to change my vibration now. I just gotta tell myself good things, right? And it works, regardless of what's going on in the outer realm. Oh, itchy nose again. My nose was itchy the other day, too, when I went to the chiropractor. Weird. Something's up with that. Be nice to have a few good days in a row, though. It really would. I'm so grateful for the energy to be positive for me. Right? See? You gotta speak it into existence. So, yeah. Every day, good things flow to me. Every day. More positive codes are released. And every day, I have more gratitude. I love you all as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.